to prayerfully go to the Word of God, to make the Word of God as much a part of us as possible, so that when those temptations come our way, we can resist and say, oh no, the Scriptures tell me something different here. Resist the devil forcefully, James says. And then we go into James chapter 4 and verse 8, and in the first part of that verse, James continues with that language of force. He says, seek God repentantly. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. When I think about this, what comes to my mind is Jonah chapter 3 and verse 10. In the book of Jonah, we get a picture of that prophet. Very reluctant prophet. He did not start out doing what God wanted, but once he got turned around, he had been sent to the city of Nineveh to preach there God's message. Yet 40 days and Nineveh shall be overthrown. And the people of Nineveh, number one, a Gentile city. Number two, a wicked city. It was the capital of the Assyrian Empire, and they were a people who were guilty of all sorts of wickedness, and yet there was Jonah preaching God's message. Yet 40 days, Nineveh shall be overthrown, and the people heard the message, and they took it to heart. From the least of them up to the king, they recognized their sin, that they put on sackcloth to show the outward sign that they were repenting inwardly. And in Jonah chapter 3 and verse 10, Jonah tells us what happened. Then God saw their works, that they turned from their evil way, and God relented from the disaster that He had said that He would bring upon them, and He did not do it. So Jonah says, when they repented, God then did not bring the punishment. He lifted that hand of punishment. At least at that time, they turned back to sin and were later punished for it. But here, they drew near to God. They did exactly what James chapter 4 and verse 8 says. They drew near to God, and God drew near to them and relented from the destruction that He said He would bring. And that's the idea. Seek God repentantly.